Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we are doing designer fragrance, a nice designer fragrance, and this is actually one that accompanies my wife. So she picked up one, or I picked one up for her. That was a Valentino Donna, born in Roma Donna Intense. This is the Uomo Intense, so it's the male version. So as always, if you like this kind of content, hit the plus sign, subscribe, leave a comment, that kind of stuff. But the way we do it on this channel is first I tell you the notes as I'm unboxing and dealing with this nasty, nasty cellophane. And then once I give you the notes in the fragrance, I talk about things like spraying on paper, how it presents itself. I then spray on skin. I do a comparison. Usually it's just like the opening notes that we kind of go through. And then after that, I will blip out of existence. I will come back and talk about things like longevity, projection, and just general, performance of the fragrance over a period of time. Now that usually takes me a few days, but for you it's just a split second. Now before we get into that, let's talk about the notes themselves. Opens up with vanilla, middle notes of lavender, and base notes of vetiver. A very simple note profile. That usually means there's stuff in there that they don't talk about. Every single time, like it happens with Dolce & Gabbana a lot, they'll give 3 notes. And I'm like, no, there's more to it than that. So that might be the case here. I don't know. I've never actually smelled this fragrance. I picked it up because it is the one that kind of came out with my wife's version of this fragrance for the women's line from Donna. So without further ado, let's unbox it. This is my second Valentino fragrance, the first being the special edition Ivory Rendezvous thing that came out last holiday season, but there it is, very pretty. There's a gradient to the bottle that you probably can't see unless I move my light behind it. Yeah, there you go, there you see the gradient. Not the best lighting because you can't see it, but you can now see the color of the juice inside in the bottle. But let's get back to making it look normal. All right, actually, I'm gonna keep the box out. I'm not gonna be tossing the stuff all around. So let's go ahead and spray on paper and see what this thing's all about. So far, I've never smelt a really bad Valentino fragrance. So hopefully I'm not gonna eat my words on that, but let's see how this goes. Spray, spray, come on, there it goes. 2, pop, pop. Okay. Yep, that's lavender and vanilla. Holy cow. Okay, yep, it's nice. Super masculine, oddly fresh. I was expecting it to be really more heavy on the vanilla just because vanilla's listed as a top note, but they could, there's something else in this. There's something citrusy. I don't know if it's like citrus per se, but like there's something that gives a little bit of a zest in there that's not listed in the note breakdown. It's nice. I mean, it's got some bit of freshness to it. It's not an intense freshness, but, and I don't know if I'd wear this in the hottest part of the summer based on this opening, but this will carry you through spring, fall, winter, spring, just based off that. It's really more of a lavender, something zesty going on in there, or maybe like an orange blossom, like a light orange blossom or a light citrus in there somewhere that just kind of makes it not just a pure blast of aromatic lavender. The vanilla is not super noticeable in my opinion. In fact, I'd say it's a lavender dominant fragrance with like a citrusy, some kind of zesty backing to it. So even though it lists vanilla as like the top note, I'm not sure that that's what I would call this. This is where I like make sure I'm looking at the right notes. Let's see if they say it on the side. No, just says Valentino. I don't be wrong, but I mean the color looks right, the bottle looks right. I think I got the right one. I read it all correctly, so I'm not crazy. But yeah, I mean there's a little bit of vanilla that I'm noticing. Let's go ahead and do it on skin. Maybe if I smell it on skin, it'll be different. Remember, skin 98.6 degrees, hotter, pushes out some of those sweeter notes a little faster. Maybe the vanilla will be more noticeable on skin. It's definitely like it's a sexy fragrance. That's what I'm getting off of this. This is like a sexy masculine kind of fragrance. This is a date night fragrance. This is I'm making an impression and I want people to think that I'm trying to get tail. Like that's like the vibe it gives. I mean, this is college guy going to a club, going on a date, all the way up to like a 50-year-old man going on a date after his divorce. Like it's that kind of vibe to it. It's excellent, and I mean that in every positive aspect possible. It smells good. All right, on skin. There is fruit in this. I'm sorry, that like it is so apparent that they just did not want to give a detailed note breakdown for advertising purposes because it's more than just vanilla. There's vanilla in there, but there's something fruity going on. It's not like an intense juicy fruit thing going on, but there's something in there that's sweet that is not just vanilla and is not just lavender. They just didn't want to put it in there. But it's definitely, lavender is like the main feature. The vanilla is kind of in the back. I'm like, these notes don't make sense based on what their advertising is. But this is I got the right one. I'm not crazy. It's Born in Roma, Uomo Intense. I got the right one. It's but I mean, it's excellent. It's a beautiful fragrance. It just smells good. So I'm gonna blip out of existence. I've kind of given you my rundown. It's lavender with some vanilla, but there's a citrus note in there that's not listed, so it exists. Something in there giving it some kind of zest. Or they're trying to say that lavender is like a super sweet lavender. That's the only thing that makes any sense. But I'm not getting any vetiver yet, which is in the base. So yeah, I'm gonna blip out of existence. I will come back and talk about all those super fun things I mentioned earlier, and then we'll go from there. So be right back, guys. For me, it's gonna be a few days. For you, a split second. All right, guys, we are back with Valentino Uomo Intense. It's excellent. I don't have any negative notes to say about it. It's a beautiful, masculine, lavender-centric fragrance. The opening, I will say there's something in here that's not listed in those notes. I still believe there's some kind of citrus or fruit note in there. It's just not intense. It's basically what it does, from my perspective, what this does is it takes the lavender out of what lavender can sometimes present as kind of soapy clean, and this makes it a much more sweet, aromatic-y, semi-fruit adjacent lavender. And then you get vanilla in the back, and that vetiver note, it exists. I only experience it like I wear this and then I go to bed, I wake up the next morning and I can smell the vetiver. The vetiver is not like an intense through line that goes on like from moment go. It's kind of just at the end. As far as longevity goes, you're going to get 8+ hours with reasonable numbers of sprays. If you want to overspray, you'll get a lot. You might get more. 4 hours of projection easily. You will leave awake. People will notice you, especially if you overspray. If you do 5 sprays, you're going to project for 4 hours, unless it's like the hottest of hot days, which is also when I would not recommend wearing this, because I think on like most hot days, like it's a little too heavy in my opinion. But fall, spring, winter, obviously, have at it. It's a great all-around fragrance for those times of year, and it's just beautifully done. I don't have much else to say about it. It's one of those things where it's like it is such a mass appealing DNA that you're like, no one will be offended by it. The only offense that someone or critique you could make of it is that there are other lavender vanilla combos out there. And if you have like another lavender vanilla designer fragrance in your collection, this might end up being redundant, but it's stronger. It's something about how they did the lavender. It makes it very almost refreshing when you spray it. Normally, like when you get lavender, it's like, oh, it's gonna be clean. With vanilla, it's like, oh, it's gonna be kind of sweet. There's something in this lavender, it's not in the notes, but whatever oils they put into it, it makes it kind of have like a crisp, clean, fruity, I'm sorry, not crisp clean, but a crisp, fruity, sweet lavender that's very pleasant. And despite being sweet, it's still very masculine in the overall presentation. It's just very well done. They did a good job with it. I don't really have any critiques outside of what I mentioned. And yeah, if you have any more questions for me, leave them in the comments section and I'll be happy to answer them for you. But it's a very well done fragrance. I'm very, very satisfied with it. And yeah, have a great day.